What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome to Season 2 of our Hull City career mode. So we did get promoted. If you missed the first season, then go back and watch it. It was pretty good, to be completely honest. It was a really fun thing. I didn't expect us to go up as champions in the first season. We did kind of get really lucky with some of the players we was able to sign. Mainly our midfield three of Rodriguez. Where are they all? Romo, Gutierrez. We also signed Alvarado as well. We got a decent keeper in Labrovic, who was just an absolute monster. Who else did we manage to sign? Boufal as well, who's a free agent. We got our, where is he? Rodrigo, who was just the star man of the series, I would say. Did get injured towards the end of the season, but I mean, he was still just instrumental in us going up as well. And then a few players sort of really came in clutch for us. We did sign Philogene because he wasn't on this particular save. That's why he's got the Aston Villa shirt on the photograph. And yeah, it was a really good season. Pretty crazy actually how well we actually did. We have said goodbye to a couple of players as well. I think the main one is some players who have expired because we just didn't renew the contracts. They were no good. We also lost Vinagre as well, who was our left back on loan. Didn't manage to sign him in time. He was another player who was just monstrous for us. So I think we will need to go and have a look at a new left back, maybe another centre back as well. We'll have a look at the team and see where we can improve it, that kind of thing. It's going to be a pretty short episode. I think what I might do is I might put a few players up on the transfer list. Shortlist a few people, and then I'll probably just like skip the bits of like the mini emails back and forth where it's, you know, us arranging loan players and arranging amounts for players to leave, and then when we actually accept them, I'll just put that part of the video in because it's probably going to take me a little bit, and I don't want this episode to be like 45 minutes long of me just doing pre-season stuff. So we'll put the important bits in, but we'll cut out all the like unnecessary stuff. So first of all, we have got a transfer budget increase from 48 mil to 58 mil. It's a decent amount to be able to spend. We've got another bid for McLaughlin. I think we might pull the trigger and get rid of McLaughlin. He is 27 now. And if we can cash in and get a decent amount for him, then I will take that money. Lakilo does leave us. He has gone to Hertha BSC. That was a transfer that we agreed before the end of last season. Same with Smith. We let Andy Smith go to Toronto FC. We need to have a look at a few options in the midfield, the defence, maybe the attack. Maybe look at cashing in on a couple of the players as well. There we go. 5 million for Ben Davies is not a bad little bit of business, and I think now we can do negotiations. He does want to be a crucial player. We can offer him that. 31 years old. We'll squeeze 4 years out of him. He'll be 35 by the time he wants to leave. Discard the release clause. Do you know what? Will you take 13 million is not a lot. Let's say 15. Fine, 13 mil it is. Edit the wage. We'll bring that down to 35. Can we do 35? 35's good. I mean, I'll take that. 35 mil. 35,000. We have paid, how much did we just pay? 5 mil. So we would make 10 mil off the deal as well if we did actually sell him. Or what was it, 8 mil? It's a C. Best possible deal, 3.6. I mean, I didn't see that. I didn't see a 3.6 there. Right, then we have got an offer of 2 million for McLaughlin, so we will accept that, and I think he will be on his merry way. I think we actually might look at the, who's that? Is that our loan player? Oh no, it's McLaughlin. So there we go then. First transfer out of the team. McLaughlin goes to Norwich, and that is an A. Okay then, we have sold or loaned out. Let's have a look. Daniel Drew, he has gone to Watford for 12 months as the first player. We've also got rid of Tom Nixon. He went to Livingston permanently for 390,000. And that puts us at an A as well. We could have squeezed a little bit more out of it, but, you know, we're not trying to rob people. Breno Costa has also gone out on loan for 12 months to QPR. And that is, you know, good for his development. I'm happy with that. Who else have we now got rid of? Is this permanent? Is it a loan? It's not. It's Leonardo Santos going to Granada for a year. And he is another goalkeeping choice. And I'm more than happy with that. Let's have a look who else is leaving. That's Harry Vaughan, I'm pretty sure. Going out on loan to Cadiz CF. Going to play in Spain, I believe that is. So he's gone there for the year. Let's go look at the other inboxes because we've got a few offers for players. Santos, Jarvis, Will Jarvis, we will let him go as well. Connolly, loan to buy? No, I'm okay, thank you. Who else have we got? We've got the Souza. We will delegate that one just as a loan option. Boufal, we have got a offer for Boufal. We will. What are we doing? Negotiating this one. I think that is way too low, to be honest. I want around 9 for him if we can get it. 8-1. Okay. What about 8-750? I think that's good. 8-5. I'll take 8-5. 8.5 mil for a player we got for free is not a bad bit of business. Delegate this one. We want to try and cash in on Tufan if we can. 2.25 I think is a good amount if we can get that for Tufan. So here we are, another player leaving the club. We need to start bringing in a few more players. Diego Franco has gone to Celtic for a year on loan. Another goalkeeper. We've got so many goalkeepers leaving the team. This looks like it is Boufal leaving the club. It is. Boufal's gone to Porto. Picked a good time to get rid of him as well, to be fair. 30 years old. He's not got too many years left in him, and I think his value will start to drop. And that is an A. Best possible deal, 8.6. We did get 8.5, so I cannot complain too much with that bit of business. We will maybe have to look at bringing in somebody else for him. And who else is going? I don't know who this pitch that is. Will Jarvis to Blau-Weiß Linz. 300k. That should be a decent one. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice bit of business. We do need to select a tournament. We'll go for the highest value one. The one that gives us the most moolah. There's leave. And also we should be seeing a few more scouting reports coming in, if I'm not wrong. Callum Jones has gone out for £640,000. I was going to say that had to be in here. That was a decent amount. Harvey Cartwright's gone as well. 270. All these, it's only little bits, but they all add up. What is that? That's another A. Best possible deal. We can bring in Angelino, who is a 81 rated overall. That's a big. You know, I think we go for him. I think we go for Angelino. I want to try and bring in a few more English players, but I think Angelino is a massive player if we can get him in the team. 4 years. He'll accept 4 years. Discard 42. Can we do 50? 42. Do you know what? I can accept 42. This is where we get a little bit of tension. I'm going to offer him 40. I'm going to be cheeky. I can do that. That can be done. So there we go. We've just signed Angelino for the club. 16 million he cost us. And where does that put us in terms of... I mean, I'll take it. An A. What's the cheapest we could have got away with? Decent. 15.7. We paid 300k more, which I'm happy with that. That's not a problem at all for us. Alvarez is another one we could look at bringing in. We'll get the main team playing in this first match as well, just to hopefully get the fitness up a little bit. We've had an offer from Sporting accepted for Tufan, so it looks like he will be leaving the squad any minute now. I don't think that's Tufan. Doesn't look like him. It's not. It's Diego Colombo's gone to Norwich on loan for a year. And what else do we have? Let's have a look. Who else is leaving? That looks like Lotatala to me. It is Timothée Lotatala. It's gone for 1.5 mil. And what is that going to do for the price rating? Is a decent bit of business there. 1.5 for a keeper that we didn't even give a chance to be honest. He went out on loan and then we sold him. Jake Leake. Whatever we get for him is a bonus as well. 390. I will take that. It's not too bad. Got plenty of messages here as well. Traore. Someone's coming in for Traore and for Bakary as well. So if we delegate that one. We also delegate the Traore one as well. It's two players that realistically are not going to get a look in our team, unfortunately. Is that Tufan? It is. It looks absolutely nothing like Tufan, but he has gone to Sporting CP, and that is going to be a B. Could have done better. Could have got 2.8, but I mean 2.3. I'll take that all day long. And then let's have a look at what else we've got. Traore sale agreed. 1.65. I'll take that. Get rid of him. Bakary. And this is the team we're going to be using for this match. Hopefully we can grab something from it. I am just going to quickly just go straight to the sim. I'm going to do the pre-match report, and then we will go straight into quick sim. And we lose, unfortunately, against Udinese. Not the greatest first game, but it's okay. It's pre-season. It's all about the fitness. And that looks like Traore has left the club as well. He has. Adama Traore has gone to Burnley as they try to stay up. That's a D. Oh, God. We could have got a little bit more money for him. Okay, so Granada's next. It's not the best team in the world, but, I mean, we've not been great, it doesn't seem, in this start of pre-season. And there we go. We do get a 3-0 win as well. Rodriguez getting a brace, and Gutierrez getting on the score sheet as well. So the defender's doing well for us. And who is this? Who is now leaving us? Is this Bakary? It's not. It's Matty Jacob, I think. That was definitely not Matty Jacob who just showed on that graphic then. Walking away. That was a D. That was Osman Bakary. He's gone for 3.85, so just under 4 mil. And we could have got 5.8 apparently, so we've been scammed. Final match day then of this pre-season. Do we have a pretty tired team? I think we probably do. Yeah, these guys are pretty knackered, but we'll go. Why did I go tactical view? I wanted to sim the match. Okay, we'll quickly do that now. We'll go straight to sim, jump to end, sim to end, and we end things with a draw. So we win, lose, and draw, which is, I mean, I'll take it. Good minutes for the boys in pre-season. There was a few options then. We have Tanganga for, why is it not showing us the amount? 8 mil, who is a 76 rated overall. So that's going to cost us 8 million. Then we've got Walker Peters, who will cost us 12.5 million. He's a rating higher, but he's also 2 years older. Then the last option we have is Diogo Dalot, which is 35 million, but he is 6 ratings higher, and he's also see, I really like Dalot. He's a really good player, but I think this is tough. This is tough. This really is tough. Thing is, Dalot just looks like a much better player, but Tanganga can play centre back. Okay, I think we go Tanganga. If we can get his wages below 40 or around 40, I think we should be good. There we go. I just said if we can get his wages below 40. Can we get 30? Can we squeeze 30? Oh my god. There we go. Well, that seals the deal then, doesn't it? We've just signed Tanganga from Tottenham for 8 million. He can play centre-back as well. What? We could have gone in for 5 mil apparently. Well, that's just ruined my... I thought we got an absolute steal, but apparently not. Apparently not. But we are pretty much at match day, ready for the Burnley match. And that is where we will end things for today's episode. It's been a bit all over the place. Very, you know, chopped up and little bits here and there. The objectives for the year, I don't even think we went through them at first, but we'll go through them now. So we need to sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. We've done one of those already, which is probably the keeper that we signed, I think, which is perfect for us. And then long term, within 2 seasons, we need to sign 1 youth player to the senior team, play them in 5 matches either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So we've got a few players that we can do that with. I think we should be able to take that off this season pretty easily. Get a streak of 3 clean sheets in away matches this season. That's going to be a really hard one to do, but that is our medium goal. Within 3 seasons, increase your club worth by 75% through player sales and competition prize money. We've got 3 seasons to do that. Hopefully we can do that one as well. We've got no continental success, and then domestic. We have to avoid relegation this season and get the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Hopefully fixtures go our way in the FA Cup and we can actually achieve that one. Long term, finish within 2 seasons. We need to finish mid-table in the Premier League, which, I mean, hopefully we can do. We've been building the team up a little bit. We've got a few more positions, I think, to improve. And then finally, we'll quickly look at the transfer history. I think I pretty much went through every player as they left the club, but we'll go through it anyway just so you guys can see. So we brought in Ben Davies for 5 million, and then we sold McLaughlin for 2. So we basically paid 3 million for Ben Davies, who's a much better player. He's 4 years older, but I think he's much stronger than McLaughlin. We loaned Costa, we loaned Drew. They both went out on loan for a year. We've sold Nixon, loaned Santos, loaned Vaughan, loaned Franco. Boufal left the club for 8.5 mil. We sold Jarvis. Angelino came in for 16 mil. So we basically paid 8 mil for him just because the Boufal money. We put a little bit towards Angelino as well. 650k pretty much for Jones. He's gone out permanently. Harvey Cartwright's left permanently as well. Sousa, or De Sousa, has gone out on loan. So has Colombo. Leak left for just under 400k. Lotala left as well for 1.5. Tufan for 2.3. Traore for 1.6. Jacob for 300k. Bakari for just under 4 mil. Apparently we could have got like close to 8 mil for him, which is... I scammed myself. And then with all that money we made from a lot of these players, we did sign Tanganga. Wood left as well most recently. And we can look at bringing in some attacking options, because we've sold like what, two of our big attackers from last season. Yeah, so we got rid of Boufal, who was a big player for us, and we also got rid of Tufan, Traore, Bakari. So we could maybe bring in one more midfielder and potentially another winger or striker, depending on how this Rodrigo business goes. But yeah, that is how we are going to end things. We are ready for the first match of the season. So hopefully we can start things off with a nice little win. We will, of course, spectate the games like we usually do. We was only like fully simming those matches just because it's friendlies, and it would have taken absolutely forever otherwise. What else can we quickly look at before we end things? I think we're pretty good. If we look at the calendar as I do the outro, I think then we'll be okay with that. See what we've got in the first few games. So we've got 2 pretty, I won't say super easy, but we've got 2 comfortable-ish games. I think Fulham and Burnley are 2 teams that we can beat in the Premier League. We've got a home fixture and an away fixture, and then we have our first cup match in the Carabao Cup, and that is going to be against Peterborough. Should be able to beat those, so we'll field a slightly weaker team for those guys. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'm looking forward to this season. It should be a good one. We've sort of done like a mini overhaul of the team. We've got rid of a few of the regulars from the team as well to make way for, you know, what is going to be hopefully a strengthened team that can keep us into the Premier League for another season. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day as always, and peace.